Hello and welcome. Thank you very much for coming to watch Winter Break 2010 Lesson 1. Feel free to pause at any time. Feel free to go back and watch something again at any time. And if you have a question, you can email me here. Or, of course, you can just leave a comment in the comment sections of YouTube, and those will come to me as well. Winter Break 2010 Lesson 1 will teach you how to find the slope of a line when we know 2 points the line passes through. Before we get to that, however, we are going to do a little review. Now, what I suggest you do is that you hit pause and then you try this on your own, and then when you are finished doing this problem, you come back and unpause it and check my solution. So I'm going to go ahead and start this now. You should pause, try this on your own. All right, we know that the equation of a line can be written as y equals mx plus b. We know that -6 is x. We know that 5 is y. And this is our slope, which we also call m. So let's see. Here we go. 5 equals -2/3 times x is -6 plus b. 5 equals negative times negative is a positive. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3 plus b. And so we got 5 equals 4 plus b. And we need to get b by itself, so I subtract 4, subtract 4. Those chickadee check out. b equals 1. B equals 1, so I go back to this. Y equals, what was my slope? Here was my slope right here, -2/3 plus 1. There we go. There's my equation. And like I said, you could pause this at any time. You can go back and watch that again if you feel like, wow, Mr. Eckert's going too fast. Well, that's the beauty of video. We could just go watch it again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over to the graph, and I'm going to make sure that we did this correctly. So let's go on to the next page. And so let's start at 1 on the y-axis. That would be this. And from there, let's go down 2 and over 3. Down 2, over 3. Down 2, over 3. I could do it again if I wanted to. Do it as many times as I want. And let's connect that. I'd say that's looking pretty accurate. All right, so now we're going to check our point to see if it does, in fact, pass through it. So we're going to go -6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. We are all good. We are all good. So I really hope that you tried that on your own and then came back to it later to watch my solution. All right, we are now going to move on. I'll go back to this page right here. We are going to learn how to find the slope of a line when we know 2 points the line passes through. And everything that we've been doing so far, I gave you the slope. The slope was already identified. All right, and when we went through the problem, we already knew the slope. But now, let's read. A line passes through the points 3, 2 and -6, -1. What is the slope of the line? What is the slope of the line? So let's take a look. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the negative direction. 1, which is down in the negative direction. Okay, so it's looking like the line that passes through this is probably going to look like this. Pretty close. Okay, so let's take a look at what this slope is. Well, we can just count. 1, 2, 3. So I went up 3, and then I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right 9. Now I don't have to put those positives there, okay? Because if I'm going up 3 and then to the right 9, a positive over positive is a positive. I don't have to write that. Now, of course I can simplify. Okay? I can reduce. So let's divide by 3. And then 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So the slope is actually 1/3. We can see that. We counted it out. We could see it. And I could go like this. Let's see. Let's move this stuff. Let's just erase it. Remember, you could always go back and watch it again. Let's just erase it. Now, you might be thinking, well, how can we go from 3 over 9 to 1 over 3? How can those be the same? Well, here we go. Up 1 over 1, 2, 3. Up 1 over 1, 2, 3. Up 1 over 1, 2, 3. Every time I do it, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Every time I do it, it lands on the line. It's the same as going up 3 over 9. Now, as you might imagine, there's a much easier way of doing this. We don't have to draw a graph. We don't have to count everything out. There's a much easier way. So let's look at something kind of related but different. Let's say you got Mr. Eckert here. All right, looking cool as always. And let's say Mr. Eckert needs to walk from 12 to 3. And the question is, how many steps does he take? All right, and you're probably already thinking, well, he takes 9, right? And instead of counting out 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, instead of doing all that, I'm sure you just did this. Right? I mean, that's easier. 12 minus 3 equals 9. The difference here, the difference between 12 and 3 is 9. It's easier to just subtract. It's much easier. From 12 to 3 is 9 steps. All right? That is incredibly easy. And if you can understand that, instead of counting from 12 to 3, we could just subtract, and it's 9 steps. If you can understand that, then you're going to do really well